What's going on, Diggletdreamers? Mathers here. Today we are going over our Week 1 team for the Alpha Battle Club. This is a showdown league that's going to be happening once per week. Our first match is against Vivid Gaming. You may also remember him from the Delta Battle League. Well, this is actually his league. He's the commissioner for the Alpha Battle Club, and it so happened that we are facing him in Week 1. So I have this team here, but let me just quickly look at the draft really quick. I want to show you guys his team. He's got Mega Metagross, Landers T, Jirachi, Suicune, Entei, Tyrantrum, Delphox, Torterra, Dusclops, Bastiodon, Electrode, and Victini. The first thing I noticed with this team is that he does have Mega Metagross, so that's a problem for my Mega, which is Diancie. But I looked at the rest of his team and noticed that if Diancie gets a Rock Polish off and then has Earth Power, it just kind of runs through his entire team. Like things that have an ground weakness are his Metagross, Jirachi, Entei, Tyrantrum, Delphox, Bastiodon, Electrode, and Victini. That's like most of his team, which is pretty awesome for me, because I do also have Flygon, and Flygon. I also have Flygon, so I'm decided to bring that as well. But I'll get more into my team in a moment. Another thing I noticed with his team is that he has Landers T, which is 4 times weak to ice. Also has Torterra, which is 4 times weak to ice, and he also has Tyrantrum, which is weak to ice. So I definitely wanted to bring a nice powerful ice type. Other thing I noticed is that Metagross, Jirachi, Delphox, Dusclops, and Victini are all also weak to dark. So I noticed that a dark ice type would be a really great Pokemon to bring. And it just so happens that I have Sneasel on my team, so I'm packing Sneasel this time. Might go with Swords Dance, but we'll see. You know what, yeah, I don't think Kick really helps me with anything. It does help me with Bastiodon. I don't think he'll bring Bastiodon. Will he bring Bastiodon? I don't think I need to bother. Yeah, okay. The rest of his team, one of the things I'm worried about is Suicune. That's probably one of the things. If he does bring Crowcoon, which is the Rest Talk, Calm Mind, Scald, Suicune, that could be an issue for me. But hopefully he doesn't, although, like, why wouldn't he? I do have Raikou to kind of help with that, and hopefully it will. Although looking at my team, I might need something just to deal with it. This team is not definite. I'm just I just made this team a couple minutes ago. Just gonna put it together while looking at his team. But why don't I start going over my own team? I am bringing my Mega Diancie. I'm going with Moonblast, Earth Power, Protect, and Rock Polish. So basically just a fast set. Moonblast is just great stab. It's just the most powerful special attacking move. It can just hit things really powerfully that I can't hit with Earth Power, like thinking of like Landers and Torterra and things like that. But Earth Power lets me hit a lot of his Pokemon, and once I get a Rock Polish up, I can hit even if he might bring Bullet Punch on his Mega Metagross, but still, Earth Power hits a lot of his team, and with Mega Diancie's 160 base special attack, it's going to be putting in a lot of work, especially since I'm going to be going modest on this set and relying on the Rock Polish to get my speed up. I think it'll work out for me. Also remember to put that to 0. Next I'm bringing Skarmory, because of course he does have that Mega Metagross, and I really need something to be able to take a lot of hits from that thing, and Skarmory is probably one of the most reliable things in the game to take hits from Mega Metagross. It resists both of its stabs. The best move it could hit with is maybe a Hammer Arm, so that's not too bad for me, especially since I can run Roost, I can run Stealth Rock, Whirlwind, and like offensive move is really just an option at this point. And I decided to go with Iron Head just because I couldn't think of really any other move that I wanted to go with. I could go Spikes, but like I don't think I need to, although it could be really useful, honestly. Oh, my apologies, guys. I forgot to turn off the alarm on my phone. Let me just do that really quick. Oh boy, I'm considering running Spikes right now. Because Spikes would actually help me out a lot against his team. Let me just check. He does have a lot of Pokemon that aren't flying. Yeah, actually Landorus is the only one that's not touching the ground on his team. And what am I really hitting with Iron Head anyway? I'm going Spikes. But then I also bringing Raikou because Raikou is just powerful. It's nice and fast. Having electric type coverage is great for the Suicune. I just want to be able to hit that thing hard. I can also, yeah, actually it doesn't really hit that much else. But having Hidden Power Ice, you know what? I'm thinking about this right now. I think he might run Toxicroak on this over this slot instead, just so I can have a little priority and also have the dry skin, so I can basically just wall the Suicune. And I'm thinking that might be my best play, because I can run Ice Punch if I want to on Toxicroak. That's what I'm doing. Sorry, this is a work in progress, guys, but that's, you know, it's kind of an insight into the process anyway. I'll just run Life Orb, Dry Skin. Problem is, do I want to run physical or not physical? Run Hone Claws? Nah, I just think Hone Claws. That'd be crazy though. Hone Claws Gunk Shot. That's what I was thinking about. I don't know if I want to rely on like Swords Dancing with this guy, so I'm just gonna go Gunk Shot, Sucker Punch, Drain Punch, and Ice Punch. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. Fantastic. So that will be great for me because I don't have to worry about the Suicune as much, and also Sucker Punch priority will be really nice for me, as well as Drain Punch will be great. Just because I'm also a little worried about the Bastiodon if he does decide to bring that. Although I do have Flygon and Diancie to deal with it. Drain Punch will just be good to deal with it. Also Ice Punch because we talked about how good Ice hits his team, so that'll be really nice. Yeah. So Sneasel is also coming on this team. I decided to put an Eviolite on this thing because I don't really need like a Life Orb on this. I think I'll be fine without that Life Orb. I'm deciding to go Knock Off, of course, Ice Punch over Icicle Crash just for accuracy, because I don't think I need the extra power boost from Icicle Crash. I think Ice Punch will do the work. Also, Ice Shard priority is really nice, and also running Swords Dance because I don't think I really need Low Kick. I think I'm just going to go Swords Dance so I can hit harder with these three moves. And of course, super fast. Base 115 speed is pretty nice. As well as I'm getting a solid bulk from the Eviolite, which is really cool. Yeah, that's pretty simple. Flygon is my choice Scarfer. I just need something to be fast, and I think Flygon fits the bill, as well as having that Earthquake coverage, or Earthquake stab, to hit his team pretty hard, as well as Outrage. I don't think he has a Fairy type. He does not have a Fairy type, so I'm pretty much free to Outrage. He could definitely have Bastiodon, and Metagross can easily take, and Jirachi are pretty good at taking Outrages, but it's just, like, how can you pass it up? Like, I'm not going to run Dragon Claw if I don't have to. Also, U-Turn just for great initiative, and Stone Edge because Stone Edge is great coverage, but do I want Stone Edge on this thing? What does Stone Edge hit? It's, doesn't really hit much that it doesn't already hit. Maybe I can put a different coverage move on this. Crunch maybe. Actually, yeah, Crunch would be good because I can hit those Psychic types a little hard if I need to, and the Dusclops as well if I need to. Yeah, I can hit if I ever need to like try to go for a, I don't know. I don't know why I'd ever go for Crunch. But I can hit Victini, I can hit Dusclops for super effective. Like I'm already hitting Victini with Earthquake, but basically I can just hit Dusclops with super effective if I need to, if he decides to bring that thing. Is there any other moves I might want to run instead? Fire Blast, not really. Power Up Punch, if I wasn't running a Scarf, maybe. Maybe Thunder Punch just to hit the Suicune, but I don't think I want to bother with that. And finally, on the last slot, I'm running a Tornadus Assault Vest, just as something that can take special hits if I need to, because I already have physical defense with Skarmory, so I figured I'd complete the core with a Tornadus. This also gives me great, between these two I have great, as well as Flygon actually, also have great immunity to Earthquake, which would be bad for my Diancie and Toxicroak. So great to have that. Regenerator, also awesome ability. U-turn initiative knockoff is great as well, as we've already talked about. Hurricane also just hits hard to stab, and Heat Wave hits Metagross, hits Bastiodon, and hits Torterra if I need to, I guess. Jirachi, it hits Jirachi too. So that's pretty awesome for me. Hopefully this team will bring me to victory. I did lose against Quinlanding in the preseason match, and this will be the first actual season match, so hopefully it's going to work out for me. I guess we'll find out. So make sure to stay tuned on the channel. It should be coming out maybe this weekend, but I'll let you know. It'll probably go up the day after this goes up, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So just look forward to that, and other than that, keep dreaming. Let's go Boston Buizels. I'll see you next time, and peace out. What's going on, Diggletdreamers? Mathers here with the first week battle of the Alpha Battle Club. This week I am facing off against Vivid Gaming, who is the commissioner of the league. You may have heard of him from the Delta Battle League as well. He is a coach in that league, and I got this team ready to go, and let's just do it. Let's go. Let's challenge. Yep. Alright, I'll pause until we get going, guys. We'll be right back. What's up, guys? We're back with the battle, and he's bringing Mega Metagross, Landorus T, Suicune, Victini, Tyrantrum, and Dusclops. So pretty scary team. But honestly, one that Sneasel puts in a lot of work in, so I'm really excited about it. Able to smack the Victini, the Dusclops, and the Tyrantrum, and the Landers, and the Metagross, all for super effective damage, actually. That's awesome. So I think the first thing I want to do is probably just get up a Protect with Diancie, maybe. I don't know what he would lead with. Landorus, if it's bulky and has Stealth Rocks, maybe. Yeah, but I'm just going to do that. Yeah, there's Landorus. Gets the Intimidate, but Clear Body phase. Doesn't matter, though, because I don't have Diamond Storm or anything. So I'm going to Mega Evolve and Protect. No problem. Just want to get that Mega Evolution off. So Sneasel is going to pretty much just get a kill whenever it comes in. Although I do have to worry about that Suicune a little bit. Fortunately, I do have Toxicroak. I can just come in on that pretty much any time. I'm going to go into Skarmory here because I can probably get up some Spikes or maybe some Stealth Rocks. Spikes are probably going to be helping me out a little bit more. It'll hurt the Tyrantrum, the Metagross more than the Spikes will. I mean, than the Stealth Rocks will. So I'm just going to get up a Spike right here. Hits everything on his team but the Landorus. And I know he can't really touch me. So I predict him to go maybe Victini, maybe Suicune here. Those are really the only things that could come in on this. Yeah, Suicune comes in. Just going to get up one Spike, and then I'm going to go straight into my Toxicroak here. Just because I don't want Skarmory taking a Scald. I need to hold on to that thing so I can deal with Metagross, Landorus, and Tyrantrum, really. Cool thing, though, is that Scarf Flygon should put in a lot of work against his team. Unless it's Scarf Victini. I think if it's Scarf Victini, it's a speed tie. Yeah. So I should outspeed, if not speed tie, his entire team. either outspeed or speed tie his entire team. He has the Tailwind. That's interesting. I almost just want to like, just straight up gunk shot. He's faster though. He could have extra sensory or something. That's actually crazy. This does get extra sensory, doesn't it? Slash, learn, Suicune, extra sensory. Can learn extra sensory. If he's running like an offensive one with Scald, Ice Beam, extra sensory, that could be really bad. Which is why I'm going to take his chance to go into Tornadus as he goes for Calm Mind. Yeah, great. He's got Tailwind, Calm Mind. I don't know why he went Tailwind, then Calm Mind. Those seem like an odd combination. Ice Beam is not doing that much because I am Assault Vest. So I'm going to be able to knock off the leftovers. He only has one more turn of Tailwind. I know I can live another Ice Beam, so I think I'll just go for U-turn. Alright, he just Calm Minds. Peters out. I'm just going to go for a gunk shot. Should do a lot of damage, if not KO. I hope it KOs. No, it doesn't KO. He just goes for the Tailwind again. So I know the best move he could hit me with is Ice Beam, and I don't think even at 2 times special attack that'll KO me. Yeah, no, thankfully. But, of course I do miss my gunk shot. What I can do is just Sucker Punch though. For damage, as he does finish me off with another Ice Beam. I think an Earthquake would finish him off. Maybe an Outrage, actually. Although I don't want him to have Tailwind up and then come in with Tyrantrum and just KO me. So, well, I will do that. I'll just go for Earthquake, though. Earthquake should KO, right? Oh god, it might not. This may have been a bad play. Yep, he is able to live, and Flygon goes down. That's really, really, really bad. Oh my god, I should have prepared for this way more. I'm just going to go Diancie as the Tailwind peters out, so I should be able to finish this. Oh wait, god. Okay, I should be able to do at least 2% of this thing, right? Okay. Suicune is down. Oh my god. I can't believe that just went that way. I can't believe I just sacked my Flygon like a fool. As this thing is just going to come out. But I can go into Skarmory. Yes, he's gonna go for the Earthquake. Trying to do what? I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna get more spikes. He goes for Ice Punch, gets a crit. Still not doing that much even with the crit. I'm just gonna get more spike, and then maybe Stealth Rocks, and then start Whirlwinding. Might have to roost at some point too, though. But also that doesn't, if he does want to stay in with Metagross as well, like that's also a thing. I'm just like, he's gonna freeze me. I just feel it in my bones. So I get up all my spikes. I'm just gonna roost here just to be safe. I am like tempting the freeze. Oh my god. That is 25% for his entire team, besides the Landorus, of course, because it is part flying. I just had to switch into Tyrantrum there, as I just get to roost up. Nice. And I'm just going to get Stealth Rock up. This may be my saving grace, is that I could just stay in with this guy. As he just had to rock polish there. Fortunately, I have Whirlwind, and I got my rocks up, so his team is going to be taking a lot of damage every switch in. Head Smash is not doing enough. As Metagross is going to come out and take all that damage, I'm just going to Roost. I think I've revealed all of my moves. Yes, as Ice Punch, still no freeze, thankfully, as I'm able to get my Roost off. And I think just Whirlwind again. Ice Punch is only doing 22%, so fine. As I Whirlwind him out into Tyrantrum, he's going to be taking, oh my god, so much damage. As I'm going to Roost now, just to be safe. I don't want him to come in on Victini and be banded or something. See, that Head Smash does a lot. My god, that didn't do that much last time. Yeah, that was a bit of a roll, but still, I'm going to Whirlwind him. Hopefully go back into Metagross. Victini finally comes out, unfortunately, but he is going to be taking half damage out from that. I could take a risk and go into Diancie. This thing doesn't run, it runs like Volt Strike, V-Create, U-Turn, that kind of stuff. I'm going to try to go into Diancie, because I really need to try to save this thing. His Thunder Punch, thankfully, is doing nothing. Why does he have Thunder Punch and not Bolt Strike? I'm going to attempt to Rock Polish right here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just going to go for Earth Power. As he pulls a switch into Landorus, unfortunately. So that I should have gone for Moonblast. But I think I'll be able to go into Skarmory on this thing and should be able to at least get a Roost off, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Goes for Knockoff. Knocks off my leftovers. Unfortunate. That is unfortunate. He could try to call the Roost here. And go for Earthquake. That'd be a really good play on his part. I'm just gonna... Ah, I should have roosted. Alright, well, he goes into Metagross. Which is gross. And Ice Punch is coming. I just need to pull up the calc. I need to see how Sneasel handles this thing. Sneasel, Swords Dance, yeah. Mega Metagross, Uber X-Wing. Okay, that's good. Looking like Sneasel might be able to pull off a victory. So, I'm going to try this. No, this is probably a bad play. Yep, that's a terrible, terrible play. That's... I'm making lots of bad plays, but Sneasel gets to come out. And you just go for a knockoff. Oh, wait. I can't believe I'm that much of an idiot. That's game. That's game. I can't believe I'm that much of an idiot. Wow, I'm so bad at Pokemon. And of course I'm running a Modest, so it's not even a speed tie. And he just goes for Bullet Punch. Oh my god, I can't believe that was so bad. Oh my god. My opponent played really well. Congrats to Vivigamings for the win. But my god, I could not have played that any worse. Oh my god, I apologize for the viewers who had to watch that. That was just terrible. I can't believe I did that. So Alpha Battle Club is not going well for me so far. That is a week one, the first week, that is a loss, and I also had a loss in the preseason too. So hopefully next week we'll be able to do something about that. Well played, my friend. But I guess hit that like button if you want the Boston Buizels to do better next week, and hopefully we do. Other than that, though, keep dreaming. I'll see you next time, and peace out. Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to put a little thing at the end of this. You guys probably heard me saying like that I was playing poorly, that I played that game badly, but some of you probably don't really know why I played it badly, so I wanted to explain my thoughts on how badly I played this match so you can understand where I'm coming from and hopefully learn from my own mistakes. So here we are. I'm just whirlwinding his stuff around. Skarmory, he's taking a lot of damage, but the really important part is where he goes into his Landorus, and I should have probably guessed that it was Choice Scarf, because he goes for knockoff there, and I'm fearing the Earthquake, but he just goes for it again, and I could have had the opportunity to roost there, but instead I whirlwind him out into Metagross, and here's where I make the bad play. What I should have done here was sack my Skarmory, just let it go down, then I could come in with Tornadus, which would have outsped, hit him with a Heat Wave or a U-turn or something, and then and then my Sneasel would have actually been able to put in a lot of work just with Ice Shard, because of the hazard damage. Victini would have been at like 1%, Tyrantrum would have been at very low percent, and I still had, definitely was like, it would have been tough for me to pull it off, but I could have done something, messing around with him locking himself into a move with Landorus. I also would have also had my Tornadus still around to dodge Earthquakes and stuff. Diancie could have hit him with a Moonblast if he went for a knockoff or something. And of course, knockoff from Sneasel would do a lot of damage to the Dusclops. I just had a lot more options if I just hadn't made this very poor play here when I tried to save my Skarmory for some reason and switch into Tornadus, take the Ice Punch, and just get destroyed. Because that was the only thing I had that would outspeed his Metagross, and I just completely let it go down for no reason. And then it was basically just a matter of me going into Pokemon to die. Sneasel dies to a Bullet Punch, Skarmory dies to an Ice Punch, and Diancie dies to a Bullet Punch. And that is why I played that game so poorly. I really had a chance if I had just let my Skarmory go down, but it's some reason in my head I said I should save Skarmory. I think the problem was I wasn't thinking that hard, and that's why it got to me. So hopefully we won't make the same kind of plays next week in the Alpha Battle Club, and hopefully I can get over this terrible play that I made. Sorry about that, guys. We will definitely not make the same mistakes twice. So anyways, keep dreaming. I'll see you next time, and peace out.